Hey, Cadre. I'm trying to get my thoughts together. I was just watching Gear Noir's video, and he just got done talking about music at the service he was at. And it's like old, modern, classic, and older, new age. I don't remember, but he was confusing me. Like newer, old music, but older, new music. I don't know. Let's reset. Using the old Paladin Brush O'Shane. Maybe I'll have to retell that story sometime. Maybe we're coming up. I'm gonna say we're coming up on Christmas. Okay, it's October 1st. We're into the winter stuff, right? We got a holiday every month this year. Every month for the next few months, at least one, depending on how you count. We just start thinking about it. Anyway, this is more of a Christmas time story. This brush of shame, if you don't know about it. So I'll have to remember to recount that. Sit by the fireplace, tell a story. Look, there's light outside. It's later in the day. It's a Tuesday. I'm not at work. I'm playing hooky. No, I'm not playing hooky. This is costing me 8 hours of PTO time, guys. I have a class to go to, kind of middle of the afternoon today, and just the last couple of weeks, I got a cool job. I work with a bunch of cool people, but you know, you kind of get into that rut, and maybe you sit there thinking, you know, hear about other people having a day off, and you're at work, you just think, I just want a day off for no reason, and just gonna waste my day and not have to do something. That's today, boys. I'm mixing up my soap because the Paladin is a real badger, so I just soak that during my shower. I'll show you what soap we're using. So I'm trying to chill out, no rush. It took me a long time to decide what blade to use and what soap to use. That wasn't as bad. But Chad, Mr. C. Vargo, if you will, from the Shaving Cadre, posted a video, and I hit play on that, and I didn't want to stop before I heard all the news. Congratulations on the new brush there, Chad. I know you're behind. He's not even going to watch this. We could talk about him behind his back. He won't even know, right, Chad? You ever see him in those black and white stripes? What's up with that? He's an umpire, for those of you that don't follow the Cadre and don't know what I'm talking about. So anyway, so I got into looking at, you know, if you haven't heard, I keep it's a journaling app or something, a diary app. It's like Diaro or something. But I use it because you can do tags on your entries. And I tag what razor I use, what type of shave it was, what year of the shave it was, so I can filter out by, you know, what statistics for each year. What else do I use? That's it, 4 things. So I do what razor blade, year, and what type, double edge, single edge, just because I like keeping track of it. Anyway, I found, and so that's what I use if I'm grabbing a razor I haven't used for some time to see how many shaves are on that blade. I'll sort by that razor and see the last time I used it. And so anyway, I was going to use one razor and saw that had like my maximum number of shaves and it needed to get changed. Another one needed to get, so I just started going through a bunch of my razors, took the blades out there, used up on a whole bunch of them, got out my little toothbrush that I use for cleaning up razors, and just did that while Chad just prattled on about things. But and I almost was going to use, I got a Q-Shave, or knockoff of one. Well, no, it is a Q-Shave. What's it a knockoff of? I don't even remember anymore, but I saw I haven't used that for over a year. Took the blade out of it even though it wasn't used up. You can see you got to be in the mood. We're just not in a hurry today. If you're watching this like, hey, I got like 10 minutes. to get out the door. This is not the video. Which is funny because you know exactly how long this video is because it says right there on the screen. I have no clue. Right now it's short. We're only at 5 minutes, guys. Relax. Settle in. Thought about using that, but I don't know. I'm just not in the mood for it. I think I kind of stopped using it because it wasn't the best shave. I used to use that for cleanup, I think, back when it was just all double-edged blades. And it's here, I'll show it to you. It's right here. Actually came with a little stand. This is one of the little knockoffs from Japan. Kind of cool looking. It's adjustable. I can't give it away though. It's got my name on it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's engraved with. It's got my name right on it. Anyway, so I used to crank that down to like a 1 and just use it for my cleanup pass. But I decided we're relaxed today. We got time. We're gonna take the time. We're gonna go with the. See, people do that. Every time I try this, I don't think it focuses. But I don't have my glasses on. Are I focused? But used to be my favorite. I say used to be. I still love this thing. I love the way it looks. I love the heft of it. The knurling gives you a good grip. Flares out a bit here at the end to give you a good place for your. It's an awesome razor. It's just, I'll say it's aggressive. Okay, it's aggressive. I don't like aggressive razors. I don't use aggressive razors. So in my mind, this isn't what I term an aggressive razor, but again, straight razor on a stick. You gotta be careful with this. You gotta watch your pressure. So we got time today. Again, we're just gonna take it nice and easy. I'm just letting the weight of the razor, seriously, do the work. That darn Blacklands Vector's got me all screwed up for using this thing because you don't have to pay attention to anything with that. So I'll just go in here and go to town when I'm not thinking about it. And then I get all lit up with the Allen. We're taking it nice and easy today. I mentioned last time that you are now watching a video on the new iPhone 11 Pro Max. Had a bit of a scare with that yesterday. The oldest brought home one of those mobile basketball hoops. You know, it's got a big base you fill up with water and big arm. You can move it up and down. And with, oh, sorry, I said I was going to tell you what else we're using today. So Oleo Soapworks Rush Street. Again, I went to the back of the drawer, looked for stuff that just isn't popping out at me every day. Love the performance of Oleo stuff. And this one is just kind of like a classic cologne type of scent. A little, maybe a touch of sweetness, but I like it. I'll have to look up. A lot of theirs I think are based on colognes and stuff. I don't know if this one is. I wouldn't mind if they actually have a EDP, or finding out if it's copied off of a scent. Maybe I'll look for that scent. It's a good smell. Anyway, on Sunday, we were working on putting it back together. We had to take it apart as much as possible to get it in the SUV. I told you about this on the last video. Did you watch the last video? So we got it mostly together. Just had a little bit to finish up last night. It was taking us a bit because we didn't have the instructions, only a couple of photos that left a lot to be desired. So we had it standing up. It didn't have the bottom filled with water yet, because you know, we were laying it down and working on stuff and having to set it back up. Well, it was super front heavy without the water in it. And I guess there was just a little touch of wind. And it started going. And this is not, she had a little portable, I don't know, little, this is a full size. I'm sure that the backboard is full size, the hoop is full size. It's heavy. Big old pole, metal pole. So when it started going, I was standing next to it doing something on my phone, I don't remember what, and it started going over towards her, and I just shout to get out of the way. The phone hits the ground so I can grab the pole, and you know, just one of those, you're not even thinking about it until my hands are on the pole, and I realize to achieve that, the phone is now bouncing off the concrete. And you know, it's one of those, every split second you're thinking something else. So I noticed that, but then I'm just concerned about stopping the pole from falling down. Sorry about that. The phone rang. I'll find out who it was later. Speaking of the phone, so I worry about, you know, that I slowed it down enough to give some time, but as soon as I realized that all was safe there, look back over and see the phone still kind of in mid bounce and settling on the ground, and you just know, right? You know, I'm gonna pick this up and it's just gonna be shattered, and we're gonna be out a lot of money. But no, I picked it up, nothing. They say that this is the strongest glass that they've ever used on an iPhone. I'll tell you, I do have a case that's showing up today for it. I wanted to do it without a case, but I went from like an iPhone 7 to this, and the iPhone 7 has the, you know, black bars at the top and the bottom of the phone. The screen doesn't go the entire length of the phone, so it's a little easier to hold because you can kind of wrap your fingers a bit around the bottoms of the phone. This one, you don't have, I mean, you got the screen covers the whole face of the phone, so you really can't do that. So since it's a little harder to hold, I figure I better have a case. Showing up a day late. I do have a, you can feel a little scratch on one of the corners on the outside edge corner, like the metal part. And that must have been where it hit, but lucky. But I'm hoping not to test it again, but that's a pretty good showing. Yeah, this is a good scent. So let's see, it feels a little stingy down here. I don't, it's just, like I said, it's a pretty aggressive razor, so it would be rare when I didn't get any alum sting at all with the shave from this guy, but yep, down on the neck. That's all right. I've thought about selling it from time to time, but it's like an old friend, you know? So what else? So today I got the plans are, our summer trip, we kind of put off planning. We're very good planners, like far ahead. But a lot of times there's good reasons for that. Like cruises, if you want like the best rates, at least the cruises we take, or your pick of rooms, you got to book those things more than a year out. You're like a year and a half, you're booking that thing. This time we're not doing that. Where we're going, we're getting like a VRBO apartment instead of hotel. It'll be cheaper, more space. The issue being is that for the summer, a ton of the places are already rented out. So we gotta get moving on that. So we thought we found a place. We were very happy. We got good price, great location, available. We just wanted to know, most of the flights get into that city like very early in the morning, going international. So you end up getting there like 7, 8, 9 in the morning. So I just emailed to make sure that, you know, if there's nobody there, can we get in early or drop our bags or something? Because that's the toughest part, I think, dealing with going overseas is when the international flights get in there early in the morning and you're exhausted and you've got nowhere to go until check-in times. But I got an email back that all of a sudden those dates aren't available because the owner is going to be there and wants to use it. So, bummer. I'm gonna start looking for more places. We want to get something pretty soon before everything's gone. The other thing I have to do is get in some episodes of The Walking Dead. I don't know. I watched that back in the day, like, I don't know, a long time ago. I think I got up through I just finished season 3, I think. And I know I watched through that. So I don't know if I watched much farther. And I don't know why I stopped. And now I think I might be starting to see kind of why I stopped, you know. Things change in the story and you're kind of like, I don't know. But, yeah, we'll find out where that goes. Anyway, what am I doing? I did the alum. I did the Thayer's lemon. Did you think I'd forget? Now we're gonna finish off. Look at that. I think this is our last dose. Our last use of the Nivea 2-in-1. I don't even think there's anything to shake anymore. I'm gonna look for this though when we're overseas. I'll bring some back. There we go. That's about maybe squeeze out one more day. So strop the old brush of shame. That kind of goes right there. You like seeing that? You like seeing that we actually use the stuff back there? And you can say, oh, I remember back on Tuesday in January, he used that. Man, I can't remember what I used 2 days ago. Where is it? We're gonna finish up. I actually pre-picked out my scent today. That's unusual too, because I got the time. It's Marc Antoine. Apparently, I think he's a fashion guy. I don't know. But I smelled this. We went to a perfumery in San Francisco and just spent like an hour and a half smelling stuff. B680. Oh, you can't. That's so shiny. Look at that. It's like a gold bar. B683. Anyway. I do the back. I do the back. I don't think that's standard. Anyway. Alright, thanks for joining me, guys. I don't even know how long this is because I got interrupted halfway through. So I had 7 minutes to whatever before. I think we're okay. Anyway, come check us out on theshavingcadre.com. They just announced a Christmas exchange. That's got to be the most exciting thing that happens there this year. But it's so long. We're starting now. And then you don't get your name for a long time. And then you buy the thing. And then you ship it. And then you got to wait. Man, it's like 3 months of anticipation. Come join us. I'll see you on the forum.